Welcome, welcome, welcome to today's session, which is a front body opening flow. This is perfect for the new year and new month to bring in that fresh energy and openness. If you have a couple blocks or a pillow nearby, just have them close to you in case you want to use them throughout the practice to bring a bit of softness into some of the poses. If you don't have them, no worries at all. We're going to start down on the front of the body. So if you want to join me, coming onto the front of your mat and taking the elbows wide here, resting the forehead down onto the hands. And we'll just start our practice here, lying down onto the ground. A moment to check in, to notice how you're doing as we arrive on the mat together. How the body's feeling. The quality of the breath as it moves in and out of the body. Let's take 3 breaths here together to open our practice. Breathing in. Exhale. Inhale. Big exhale. One more deep breath in. And releasing out. When you're ready, inhale. Lifting the chest, bringing the forearms down onto the ground. So we're going to start off in our Sphinx pose. Bring the elbows in nice and close towards the torso. Forearms flat down, spread the fingers wide, press the palms into the floor, and use that motion to elevate through the upper body. So we're getting this gentle back bend through the spine. Soften the shoulders down away from the ears, so rather than being hunched up like so, we've got a bit of space in the upper body. And engaging the legs, so press the tops of the feet down into the ground, maybe squeezing the glutes here, and just gently engaging through the body. The gaze is down towards the front of the mat, so we can have a quite neutral neck here. And just take a moment to notice that feeling of this opening of the front body and this bending of the back body. Let's take one more breath here, breathing in. Exhale. Bring the chest back down onto the ground. Palms either side of the rib cage now, elbows lifted but tucked in towards the body. On your next inhale, let's lift upper and lower body together. Press the palms into the ground. This is our locust pose, Shalabhasana. Good. Exhale, releasing upper and lower body down to the ground. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, lifting upper and lower body, engaging through the back body, engaging the glutes. Exhale, releasing down. 1 more time. Inhale, we lift upper and lower body. Good. Exhale, releasing down. Press into the hands, take the hips all the way back towards the heels as we come into an extended child's pose. Knees are about as wide as the mat, reach the arms forwards. Forehead resting down. Good, so this is a nice counter motion for our back bend. 2 breaths here, breathing in. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, rising up into a tabletop position. Bring those knees in slightly to about hip width apart. Stack shoulders over the wrists, spread fingers. Let's take a round of cat-cow. Inhale, open the body. Exhale, tuck tailbone, press into the floor, rounding through the shoulders. Good. Inhale, flatten the spine. Exhale, tuck toes, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Just take a moment to walk the feet out here, bending one knee and the other, waking up through the back of the legs. One more breath here, breathing in. Exhale. Inhale, lift the heels, ripple forwards, come into a high plank. Exhale, coming all the way down onto the front of the body. So maybe knees come down first, then the chest, then the chin. Good. Untuck the toes here. We're going to flow through the same flow again. Inhale, lift upper and lower body together. Good. Locust pose, Shalabhasana. Exhale, releasing down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. This time, reach the arms behind you, palms face down towards the floor. Good. Exhale, lowering down. Last one. Inhale, we lift. Keep those arms stretching behind. We lift a little bit higher this time. Exhale, take the hands either side of the rib cage. Press back into your extended child's pose. Knees are wide. Reach the arms forwards. Lower the forehead down. 1 breath here, breathing in. Exhale. Inhale, rising up into your tabletop position. Bring those knees in slightly to the hip width apart, spreading fingers wide. 1 round of cat-cow. Inhale, open the tummy. Exhale, tucking tailbone, rounding through the spine. Good. Inhale, flatten the spine. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back. Come back into your downward facing dog. And once again, we'll just walk the feet out here. Bending one knee, then the other. And taking 1 more breath here, breathing in. Exhale. Inhale, shift the weight forward, ripple into your high plank. Exhale, bring the knees down to the ground. So I'm going to change it up a little bit now. Rising up high onto the knees. Knees are about hip width apart. Bring the hands onto the lower back, fingers pointing down. Coming into our camel pose. So start to move the hips forwards. Squeeze the elbows towards one another. Open the front body, lifting from heart center. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Good. 2 more breaths here, breathing in. Exhale. Last breath in. Breathing out. Rising back up, bring the hands onto the floor. We're going to step forwards towards the front of the mat to find a forward fold. Take the feet about hip width apart again. A nice soft bend in the knees, chest towards the thighs. Let's try and catch hold of the elbows here. So we're in our ragdoll pose, gently swaying side to side. Again, this is a really lovely counter for our back bends. We find that forward fold into the body. On your next inhale, find a halfway lift. So bring the hands just below the knees. Lengthen the spine. So you've got a nice flat back here. Pull the shoulders back. Exhale, folding down. Either reaching towards the floor or catching hold of the shins. Let's come into that halfway lift again. Inhale, lengthen, gaze forwards. Exhale, folding down. This time, inhale, rising all the way up to stand. So sweeping the arms around to the side, palms together above you. Now press the hips forwards so you come into a little back bend here. Good. Exhale, folding all the way back down to the ground. And you can hold the shins or you can reach to the floor. Inhale, let's rise all the way up again. Sweep the arms around to the side. Gather that energy above the head. Now, big opening of the body as you press the hips forwards. Exhale, folding all the way down again. 1 more time. Inhale, rising up. Good. Big sweeping motion as you open the body. Whew, that feels good. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down. Take the right foot behind you and lower the back knee. So you might need to widen the stance slightly. That front leg is a nice right angle. We're going to interlace the fingers behind the body. Inhale, pull the shoulders down, draw the shoulder blades together as we come into this heart opening variation of our low lunge. Good. Take 1 more breath here, breathing in. Exhale. Bring the hands down. Front foot comes to the back of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, lower knees down, then the chest, then the chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift the torso slightly, squeeze the elbows behind you. Exhale, lowering back down. Tuck the toes, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Nice. So start with the foundations of the pose here. Spread fingers wide, press palms, extend through the upper body, so lifting the sit bones high. Maybe you need to bend the knees to help this happen. If you can, start to draw the heels down towards the ground. Let's take one more breath here, breathing in. Exhale. Inhale, looking towards the hands. Take the right foot forwards. Lower the back knee. We come into this low lunge once again. So just take a moment to adjust the feet. Make sure you've got a right angle with this front leg. Interlace the palms behind you. Open through the front body. Good. Drawing the shoulder blades together. Maybe those knuckles down towards the ground. So this is where you may want to have a pillow underneath the back knee for a bit of cushioning. Or maybe you're fine here. One more breath, breathing in. Breathing out. Hands come down, frame that front foot. Front foot comes to the back. And we're just going to sit back onto the heels. Take the hips over to one side, extend the legs forwards. And shuffling the hips towards the front of the mat. We're coming down onto the back of the body. So rolling down, holding onto the knees, lowering the torso. Bring the heels in towards the pelvis, reach the arms towards the heels, press palms down. We're going to find our bridge pose. So inhale, lifting the hips high. Good, engaging the back body here, engaging the inner thighs, squeezing the glutes, pressing the palms down. Let's take 2 more breaths here, breathing in, expanding the tummy. Exhale. One more breath, breathing in. Exhale. Releasing the hips gently down to the ground. Let's hug those knees into the chest. And either you can stay here, you can come into happy baby, where you take the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Arms on the inside of the knees, catch hold onto the feet. Or maybe it feels more comfortable to catch hold onto the back of the calves or the back of the thighs. I'm going to go for the feet here and take a little rock from side to side. Yeah, let's take one more breath here. And exhale, lowering the legs down to the ground. Now, I always really like to take a little twist to close my practice. So take the feet as wide as the mat and let the knees fall down to the right. Arms can be stretched out to the side or in a cactus if there isn't quite enough space. You can turn the head in the opposite direction to the knees. And we'll just start to wind down from our practice here. Slowing down the breath. One more breath in this pose, breathing in. Exhale. Inhale, bring those legs up through center and then over to the other side. And the head can turn in the other direction. Let's take one more breath here. And then bringing those knees up through center, extending the legs onto the ground. Resting the hands where they feel comfortable, so maybe onto the body or alongside you. And we'll just take a moment here, as always, in stillness to close our practice. A little moment to check in before you carry on the rest of your day. And let's take one breath here together. Breathing in. Open the mouth to exhale. Now feel free to stay here a little bit longer. You can roll over to one side with me. Coming back up to seated. And that is the end of our practice today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.